Public dans 4 minutes. Dans 5 minutes. Moi, je risque de revenir à la fin, voilà, présenter, dire les noms de tous
Bonsoir. Bienvenue à l'IMMS à l'occasion de cette première soirée consacrée aux circonférences, proposée et présentée par le CFA des métiers du spectacle. Alors ces circonférences, pour vous en dire un petit mot, elles ont été complètement préparées dans le cadre d'un exercice grandeur nature confié aux futurs régisseurs du spectacle qui sont en formation ici au CFA, et donc en apprentissage dans les différentes structures avec lesquelles nous travaillons en partenariat. Et donc on a envisagé ce format conférence, rebaptisé Cir'conférence, parce que souvent dans le métier, la conférence, c'est un peu le passage obligé, c'est un peu le rendez-vous du débutant. Souvent, elles sont confiées aux jeunes techniciens. Ça peut être un peu rébarbatif, ça peut être un peu ennuyeux. Donc on s'est dit, il faut peut-être essayer d'aller un peu plus loin et d'aller vers une forme un peu plus spectaculaire, donc sans complètement l'avoir imaginé comme un spectacle. Donc on a mis un pied un peu au-delà de la surface traditionnelle de la conférence. Donc c'est devenu la circonférence. Et en même temps, donc, pour les apprentis, c'est l'occasion de mettre en œuvre l'ensemble et de mobiliser l'ensemble de leurs compétences et de leur savoir-faire actuellement en construction, puisqu'ils ont été associés au choix de mise en espace, d'éclairage, de création sonore, de sonorisation, de création vidéo. Et donc c'est eux qui ce soir officient complètement également en régie. Donc ce soir, la première soirée est consacrée à Terry Lee Hale. Donc il y a une thématique générale qui traverse ces trois circonférences, c'est l'idée du processus de création. Donc ce soir, on a invité Terry Lee Hale, le songwriter. Demain, 5 décembre, on accueille Marcia Romano, scénariste qui travaille avec un certain nombre de cinéastes français de renommée, François Ozon, Xavier Janely, Emmanuel Berco. Donc on vous montrera une conférence autour des étapes du scénario. Et pour le jeudi 6 décembre, la conférence sera consacrée à Alain Bachung, avec plusieurs invités, Pierre Lemarchand, qui a écrit un livre qui relate la genèse de l'album Fantaisie militaire. Seront également présents Jean Fauque, le parolier de Bachung de cette période, Fred Franchitti, chanteur qui interprétera 2 titres en live, ainsi que l'atelier vocal de Marseille, donc un ensemble vocal dirigé par Stéphane Bérard. Donc voilà, une soirée aussi conférence augmentée. Voilà, tout est prêt en régie ? Alors bonne soirée.
Terry Lee Hale est né au Texas. Il a appris très jeune à voyager et une fois son diplôme obtenu, avec une vieille guitare Stella en bandoulière, il a commencé à parcourir les routes d'Amérique. Il est d'abord allé à San Francisco, puis ses pieds l'ont mené à travers l'Amérique jusqu'à l'État du Maine. C'est donc les voyages, le temps du voyage, qui lui ont fait faire l'expérience de la vie. En 1984, il arrive à Seattle et il s'y installe avec sa fille de 7 ans, 2 valises et une toute nouvelle guitare Froggy Bottom. Là, il commence à faire les premières parties de groupes de rock locaux et peu à peu s'impose sur la scène solo de la ville. Mais pourtant, avec son univers musical obscur, sombre et parfois dangereux, il reste un outsider dans cette ville en pleine expansion artistique, mais où les lignes musicales restent cependant trop clairement définies. En 1993, tard le soir, il reçoit un appel téléphonique en provenance de l'Allemagne. On lui propose d'enregistrer son morceau Oh What a World sous un label européen. Et cet événement va tourner une page de sa vie puisqu'il va commencer à tourner en Europe et passait beaucoup de temps là-bas, plus qu'aux États-Unis. Donc une nouvelle fois, il déménage et il va s'installer à Paris. Il passe donc du petit club musical à la grande salle de concert et ça constitue pour lui un changement de statut significatif en tant qu'artiste, interprète et compositeur. Mais toujours, il cherche à repousser les lignes musicales et émotionnelles de ses créations. En 2015, Terry Lee Hale quitte Paris et déménage à Marseille. Et ce soir, il est avec nous pour nous parler du processus de création vu de l'intérieur.
I am a songwriter, and I take my own life experience. Everything comes through the lens of me, you know, my brain or whatever. But I see stories everywhere, and it's what I do. At the end of the day, though, it's still just going to be a lot of hard work. It's really hard work to write a song and to write a good song, you know. But it's a process, you know, and you shouldn't expect to be there tomorrow. You know, you have to have patience and keep notes. Have a dedicated workspace if you can, where you sit back, you sit at your chair, you come in the chair, and your writing material is in front of you, so it helps you get into that mood, you know, this kind of things. There's little tricks that you can do that will help you. But working with words and their manipulation and how to fit them with music. I think it's, if you're a filmmaker, it would be the same, you know, you're always, how you see the world is, or if you're a poet, you know, it's, you have to sit down and you write a poem and you think about your life and you, yeah, I mean, songwriters, artists, painters, you know, all of these people, they're special. Because songwriters have to ask questions, have to write songs. That's what a songwriter is. You can't teach somebody to write it. You can teach, you know, maybe technical poetry or something like this, but songwriters have to write songs, and I believe I was born a songwriter. It was what I had to do. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And so after you wrote the first songs, how did you practice to discover your own way to
Just years and years and years. You just kept at it, you know. Yeah, I just kept at it. I started keeping a notebook, you know, a placer book, as you say here, early on, and just writing my thoughts down and just building a set list or building a collection of songs. And I remember maybe the first song I wrote was "Sleeping with Mother Earth in the tall green grass, looking to the heavens, looking to the past." I'm sorry, but I believe I'm also a guitar player, you know, because a lot of songwriters are just strumming simple chords, you know, and stuff, which is fine. You know, me, I also work very hard at the guitar and to try to make music come out of the guitar. It's not just a background thing, it's really a part of what I'm doing. The emotion inside the music is a trigger that triggers lyrics for me. Sometimes I'm singing along and I'm just going, you know, making noise, and I will record that and go back and find the picture. In the picture of the noise, I'll find the words, and then it's hard work. You have to bring those to life. And you know, where you learn how to do this, there's two ways. I mean, there's a lot of ways. One is you have to listen to great songwriters if you want to learn how to write songs. I think that's essential. You know, study their songs, just listening to them, how they write, and steal from them. Go ahead, steal from them. You know, and the other most important way is just practice, and just write songs. You have to write the bad. You have to write the bad to get to the good. Write the bad to get to the good. That's it. There's no other way, I don't think. Here's these are a collection of my songbooks that go back to 1979. And you can see that I slowed down. I use a mini disc player to make my notes. I have a little, when I'm sitting here writing songs, normally what I would do, I would have my book open. I would have my book open.
And you would have your guitar on your knees?
And I would have my guitar on my knees, and I have a microphone here ready to go, and it's connected to this little mini disc. And you can see, over the years, I have quite a collection. And these are records of, so if I have an idea I'm playing, then I just can start this and make a note. And then I make notations. For example, I give the instrument I'm playing, dobro, I give the tuning, and a star, if it's good, 4 stars is the best, and then a little note, this one's called Moody Blues, just so I can remember a little bit. And then I've been doing this for years, you can see. And then...
And you have many books like this one.
Yeah, and then I wanted to show you, I don't know if I have it here. Here's a stamp. I found this. This is my first stamp. But then this is how I remember, this is the tuning, C, F sharp, you know, blah, blah, blah. And then I just make little notations, and this is how I remember later when I'm coming back. And I always do this now, because what's the use of doing all this work and then forgetting it, you know, so.
Okay.
So these are little tips that you can do. So you can see this is a new song. These are the chord diagrams I made. It's called Alive Inside. I won't play it all, but just start. There, home, safe inside, won't, collecting shadows, empty chair, ambition crumbles, sitting there, safer than love, open givers, quit before spoil, land without rivers, branches bare, imagination's done, lessons in dreams, lost to rust. just like that, life's crack. Wrinkles in the world and can't get back. Spoke so soft, she leaned in close. Pictures of sadness, pale as a ghost. Mumbles words, passed to the daughter. The little man dribbles water. To fly, grow new wings. It's never easy, not a little thing. Patting comfort, remote, resting perhaps, space between notes. And just like that, life's crack. Wrinkles in the world get back. To say it puts it to death. Lay a claim on leads to forget. Easy picking just out of reach. Ping directions, not what home means. But every morning a clean slate. He remembers their songs, but not her name. Alive inside and all that it brings. A sunny smile, no words to sing. Just like that, life's crack. Wrinkles in the world and can't get back.
Tu t'assieds devant ton bureau et tu commences à écrire. Prends du temps avec ta guitare. pour essayer de faire sortir la musique de l'instrument. Il faut avoir de la patience. Il faut prendre des notes. Il est nécessaire d'écrire le mauvais pour atteindre le bon. Tout peut être raconté. Tout compte. Ta vie, tes expériences, toi, tes pensées. L'émotion au sein de la musique est un déclencheur qui fait advenir les paroles. Recherche à l'intérieur du son. Travaille avec les mots, manie-les et marie-les avec la musique.
Don't know nothing anymore. I can't get it figured out. People just wandering around, just having to do it out, fighting over water. Yes, we're just talking water. Can't you hear Mother Nature calling, calling, sending it loud, forgive-me-nots? And always it come with a warning, warning, but I tell me warnings have ever been enough. I know it's not what you thought. Read the whole thing in chalk. Spring has changed to summer, or summer changed to fall. There's way too much of rain now, not nearly enough at all. And it's a long way to mercy. It's a long goddamn way to fall. But if there's hope in this house, I'm gonna find it. If there's hope in this house, I'm gonna rope, I'm gonna ride it. There's hope in this house, I'm gonna get up beside it, magnify it. I'm gonna take a long draw.
Une profonde inspiration. Les gens ne savent plus rien de nos jours. Incapables de comprendre quoi que ce soit. Les gens errent dans la vie, se cherchant des excuses, se disputant pour de l'eau, un grand verre d'eau propre, clair et frais. Mère Nature appelle, appelle. Criant c'est « Ne m'oubliez pas » qui sonne comme des avertissements. Mais depuis quand suffit-il d'un avertissement? Et qui peuvent les lois? Car aucune loi ne sera jamais assez forte. Maintenant, le printemps est devenu l'été. L'été, l'automne. Il y a trop de pluie maintenant. Ou pas assez. Nous sommes très loin de la miséricorde et la chute sera rude. Mais s'il y a de l'espoir dans cette maison, je le trouverai. S'il y a de l'espoir dans cette maison, je vais l'enlacer. Je vais le lier. Et s'il y a de l'espoir dans cette maison, je veux l'habiter, le magnifier. Je veux prendre une profonde inspiration. On s'élague pour repartir de zéro, faisant l'autruche avec la vérité. Peu importe ce que tu caches, ce que tu tiens, les gens se comportent comme ignorants de la bonne chose à faire. Je n'ai jamais rien vu de tel. L'ignorance militante est fière de l'être. Jusqu'à présent, on racle la merde. Dirigé par des imams, des rabbins, des prêcheurs et des prêtres. Ils vous cribleront de balles si vous dites la vérité et priez pour la mauvaise cause. Danger. Danger. Mais s'il y a de l'espoir dans cette maison, je le trouverai. S'il y a de l'espoir dans cette maison, je vais l'enlacer. Je veux le chevaucher. Et s'il y a de l'espoir dans cette maison, je veux m'allonger à côté. Je veux le magnifier. Je veux prendre une profonde inspiration. Nous devons encore gagner notre futur. On ne peut pas juste faire du surplace. Et ce n'est pas un marigot où l'on peut se balader tranquillement. Et peu importe comment tu le nommes, ces jours-ci sont étranges. Et certainement, ils sont comptés. Mais s'il y a de l'espoir dans cette maison, je le trouverai. S'il y a de l'espoir dans cette maison, je vais l'enlacer. Je veux le chevaucher. Et s'il y a de l'espoir dans cette maison, je veux m'allonger à côté. Je veux le magnifier. Je veux l'occuper. Je veux prendre une profonde inspiration.
people don't know nothing anymore. Can't get it figured out. Folks just wandering around, justified doing without, fighting over water, cool, clear, clean glass of water. Mother Nature's calling, sending along a forget-me-nots. With it come a warning, but when have warnings ever been enough on? You cannot make a law. You can never make a law long enough. Spring has moved to summer. Summer's into fall. Way too much rain now, or not near enough at all. We're a long way from mercy, and it's a long damn way to fall. Oh, if there's hope in this house, I'm gonna find it. There's hope in this house, I'm gonna rope, I'm gonna bind it. If there's hope in this house, I wanna get up inside it, magnify it. I wanna take a long raw. We've pruned ourselves trying to get even, or playing chicken with the truth. No matter what you're hiding, holding, folks acting like they don't know the right thing to do. Oh, I never seen nothing like it. Militant ignorance, and proud of it too. Heretofore it's been kettle scrape, run by mullahs, rabbis, preachers, and priests. They will fill you full of lead saying it, praying for the wrong kind of peace. Oh, danger, danger. But if there's hope in this house, I'm gonna find it. If there's hope in this house, I'm gonna rope, I wanna ride it. If there's hope in this house, I wanna lay beside it. I wanna magnify it. I wanna take a long draw. Still gotta earn a future. Can't be just treading time. This is not just a backwater where we can mosey easy going down the line. Oh, no matter how you call it, these are strange days, surely they are counting times. If there's hope in this house, I'm gonna find it. If there's hope in this house, I wanna rope, I'm gonna ride it. If there's hope in this house, I wanna lay beside it. If there's hope in this house, I wanna magnify it. I wanna occupy it. I wanna take a long draw.
Hello.
Hello. Bonsoir.
So, why open tunings? It seems complicated.
Why open tunings? Why not?
Pourquoi pas?
But I like the challenge.
J'aime
The challenge of
les défis.
yeah. With the guitar, instead of playing it like everybody else,
Avec la guitare, au lieu de jouer comme tout le monde,
I was contrary.
je faisais le contraire.
Yeah, and also I love the sound of an open chord. Just more of the natural sound of the guitar comes out.
J'aime le son des accords plus ouverts, plus que le son normal d'une guitare.
That's a start.
And so it's better than standard tuning.
Yes.
Oui.
Standard tuning is a relatively new construct for the guitar. It's relatively new.
C'est plutôt nouveau. Comme,
It's real popular now, but for example, in 1920s, if you know the old blues, American blues players, all of those guys played most of them played in open tunings.
C'est très populaire maintenant, mais si on regarde dans les années 20, la plupart des musiciens de blues jouaient avec des open tunings.
Also, yeah, and yeah, that's enough. I like how it sounds.
J'aime le son.
You don't have to do anything. It's, standard tuning, you have to do something. And it just, so I figured that it might be an easier way to approach the guitar playing.
Avec le tuning standard, tu dois toujours faire des efforts. Et c'est une façon plus facile d'approcher des accords plus ouverts et plus divers. So, how many do you have now?
Maybe 40.
Peut-être 40.
Yes, I've been playing guitar 50 years. And so I started when I was, before I could drink legally.
J'ai joué de la guitare pendant 50 ans, donc j'ai commencé avant que je puisse légalement boire.
So also, well, I won't go into the drug part, but
Ne parlons pas de drogue.
yes, okay, stop.
Okay. But you have to learn new fingering positions for chords. How do you do that?
In 10 words or less, it's impossible. But mostly, I'll show you. That sounds nice, right?
Le son est bien.
So now we have something new. We have the open, and then I put two strings together. No. No. So that's how you do it. You just one string, two strings, three strings, and then
Tu rajoutes une corde, deux cordes, trois cordes.
yes, and then then the problems begin.
Et là, ça devient compliqué.
Because especially if you've been drinking or other things,
surtout si tu as bu ou autre chose.
then in the morning you don't want to go back to zero. So that's why you remember the stamp, the red stamp in the book. Then you make some notes.
Donc c'est pour ça qu'il faut prendre des notes parce qu'il faut s'en rappeler le lendemain
It's
avec
not,
le tampon rouge.
it's really not difficult, and the secret is to keep it fun.
Le secret, c'est de garder le rire là-dedans, le plaisir.
More questions?
Yes.
Oh, yay.
Well,
I love to talk about the
the
guitar.
other question is, how do you remember those chord positions? But
Yeah. Yeah. You
You
make
answered.
notes. Unless you have, if you're young, you can probably remember.
tu prends des notes et si tu es jeune, normalement, tu t'en rappelles.
But as I said, I've been playing guitar for many years now, and I go back into those books. If I need a song or an idea, I can go back. Everything that
Je retourne dans mes notes que j'ai prises depuis que j'ai commencé à faire de la guitare et
I think that everything I do is important,
tout ce que
even
je
if
fais
it's
est important.
from years ago. And not that it's great, but it's important.
C'est pas forcément génial, mais c'est important.
And so it's all valid, so I can use it at any time in my life.
C'est toujours valide et je peux m'en servir n'importe quand.
Mhm. And you have to love to play guitar to go deep into it.
Il faut aimer jouer de la guitare et aimer le faire profondément.
And I love to play the guitar.
Et j'aime jouer de la guitare.
Yes.
Last question. Do you have any advice? Any advice you would care to share with other guitar players who might be interested in exploring open tunings?
Don't go there,
N'y allez pas.
because it's a slippery slope.
C'est un terrain glissant.
But if you want, keep notes, make notations, have
Prenez des
fun,
notes.
and that's enough,
C'est assez.
right? Great. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
C'est très gentil. Merci. Okay. Yeah. The first song I played was Alive Inside. That tuning was E, G, B, E, G, B, G, B, E, or Mi, Sol, Si, Mi. This next song is called Ride Hard, and it's Re, Sol, Si, Re. You with me? Re, it's open G. Capo 1. So, that's what I do. I moved 3 strings, Mi to Re, Si to Re, and Mi to Re. And I made D, D, G, G, and 1 B. And this is the G chord. And this is a song called Ride Hard. I have probably played this song every concert I've ever played. allons-y. Just grab a horse, I'll go get mine. Not much that's left to do, but just get on and ride. And somebody's coming, and we haven't much time. It's such a bloody mess, but what was I to do? It's true he was a friend of mine, but he wouldn't let go of you. And jealousy's a poison. As we ride, I cry. Someone's coming for me and you. Someone's coming, but we might get through. Long as I remember, it's always been this way. Just when I get a foot on the ground, it ends up next to a grave. Yes, there's a poster, dollar sign, and my fate. I'm burning up the leather, another man shot down. But just as long as it's not me, I'll find another town. And I don't mind this running, just I hope not too late. Someone's coming for me and you. Oh, but ride hard, and we might get through. Hissing a whine and an ugly slap, I know a bullet's got my name. But 13 steps and a hanging tree's not gonna be my fate. Ride hard. It was all for the love of you, dear. I swore I'd try to change, but I warned you once, I'm a jealous man, and it's part of myself I hate. But ride hard, and we might get through. But ride hard, yeah, me and you. Oh, but ride hard. Hey, hey. I love you too. Great. Okay, so I just play 2 more songs, and then we go drink beer. So, remember, now we have open G, right? So, I'm going to tune now to Dadgad, which is quite a popular Celtic open tuning. I lived in Concarneau for a while, and I saw a lot of Celtic music out there, and I became very familiar with the bombar, which I hate still. So, okay, we have D stays the same, and the sol goes up to La. Also, the G goes down to La. Wait. No, the G stays the same. That's why I said notes, right? Okay. I've done this before. Okay, the B goes down to La. And we should be close. Oh, some advice. Julia. Your name is not Julia, it's... that nice young woman. Juliet, yes. Juliet, can you come back here? She's probably smoking a cigarette. Okay, so some advice.
Un conseil.
Right. If you're in a band,
Si vous jouez dans un groupe
and you use a lot of opening tunings,
et que vous utilisez beaucoup de open tuning,
the drummer is going to hate you.
le batteur va te détester.
Yeah. Because, so if you're in a band, the best thing to do is have a lot of guitars,
La meilleure chose dans un groupe, c'est d'avoir beaucoup de guitares,
like Neil Young.
comme Neil Young.
He just keeps all of his guitars in, like 1 through 12, each one has an open tuning,
Alors pour chaque guitare, il avait un open tuning différent.
right? Or you need a guitar tech, a technician,
Ah oui, on a besoin d'un technicien attitré à ta guitare.
which means you have to be making a lot of money.
Donc il faut avoir beaucoup d'argent.
Okay, that's some advice. Juliette. All right, so now. This is called Michigan Weather. With her blue eyes twinkling, fell right in. I learned much later just a switch she hit. Soaked up easy, water to a sponge. When she wrung me out later, wasn't much fun. Black against white, checkerboard days. My pocket's empty, but the bed was always made. She can say now that she knew me back when I bought the whiskey, she paid for the rest. But that's low, like Michigan weather sometimes. Like Michigan weather, I think it's colder. Like Michigan weather, don't whine. Well, there ain't any doubt I've seen better days, and it's a hard luck ground kicking rocks that way. But tell me what's enough if the circle won't dry, or where you gonna reach if the other one won't try. Oh, but it's easy to romanticize a past. The shape of her heart, the ring in her laugh, the look in her eyes when she was laying on her back. The wide open space is giving up too fast. But it's local, like Michigan weather sometimes. Like Michigan weather, I think it's cold. Like Michigan weather, don't whine. Remorse 'cause I lost her, regret it didn't work, surprised at what it cost me, anger for the hurt, mad at myself, rage for him, puzzlement and wonder, we tried, aimed and missed. Oh, but perhaps I'll know better, perhaps next time I'll be ready for love, bulletproof from lies. Remember every lesson, wisely choose. Make myself over, forget about this and you. But that's local, like Michigan weather sometime. Like Michigan weather, I think it's cold. Like Michigan weather, don't whine. Like Michigan weather, like Michigan weather, that means it's cold. Michigan cold, the coldest place I ever lived. Not colder than your eyes, though. Kalt. Michigan weather, like Michigan weather, just Michigan weather. Okay, one more. Uno. Vous êtes très gentil, merci beaucoup. we didn't think you needed to hear long draw again. Thank you, EMMS. This is the second project I've had here, and it's a wonderful place. I love working with young people. It's so good for me. And hopefully, everybody's really cool here, and Marseille and the department, and I think France is really smart for having schools like this. So thank you very much for letting me be a part. I like to say I'm one of the good ones. And this song is from Texas. It's called Long Tomorrows. Well, on a high hill looking over, catch my breath before heading down. Bus drop me back at the corner, it's just a little bitty kind of old town. Well, I remember this place on Friday. Sunday it's all about church. Not exactly sure why she called me again, but boy, I got a powerful thirst. Half of some memory what we did once, even while I went away. Caressed by love here that one time, and not enough to keep me out of this place. And I got a long rain. I got a niggly little tickle of a warning. Reception barely coming in. Pressure drop usually means stormy. Here I'm so dry I can't hardly even spit. But chasing salvation won't be easy, especially at the discard of trade-in. But pieces come together, any kind of weather. Just hope I'm putting it at that today, and I come a long way. To have a little fun, don't you? Especially what we used to do. I never could forget the thumping in my chest and a wonder of it that it's true. I like to have a little fun, don't you? Looking at a long tomorrow. Arriba! Pretty enough to get into trouble, dumb enough to come back for more. I've been denting pleasures here long enough. Now you think I know what the damn thing's for. Comes a phone call. She made a phone call. Well, there's always something floating when she's around. Mostly I'm in, all the rest is out. But memories rust, what is and what was. Her, the why, the needy, and what was the fuss. Well, I adds up fast, the things you don't know. When I go down, I'll be carrying that load. But standing up here won't change anything. She made a phone call, man, I need to see what it brings. Like a whole bunch of long tomorrow. Have a little fun, don't you? Especially what we used to do. I never could forget the thumping in my chest and the wonder of it that it's true. I like to have a little fun, don't you? Looking at a long tomorrow. I like to have a little fun, don't you? Looking at a long tomorrow. Thank you very much. I guess you know who I am now. Merci.
Alors en effet, avant de vous proposer de rester un moment avec nous pour partager un verre, j'aimerais vous présenter les protagonistes de la soirée. Donc, Terry Lee Hale, Juliette Evenard, Ève Perreur, mais également l'ensemble des apprentis qui ont œuvré ce soir aux consoles. Mathieu Zeman, qui est également notre pianiste. Vous pouvez descendre, hein. Anastasia Medvedevskaya, Anna Montambeau, Valentin Bellu, Jaber Mostefaoui, Jean-François Massimi, Tao Leblanc. Qui j'oublie? Lorenzo Quadrado à la console. Alors, je peux vous garantir que la journée a été chaude et speed pour régler tout ça et que je tiens à les féliciter particulièrement en tant que leur responsable de formation. Donc, merci aux formateurs Erika Zerbrun, Frédéric Duru et Philippe Domangy. A tout de suite et à demain avec Marcia Romano, à jeudi avec Jean Fauque, Fred Franchitti, Pierre Le Marchand et l'atelier vocal de Marseille. Venez, 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 venez. Merci. Il y en a qui sont cachés.